During an interview on Newsmax this week, House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan ended up, I think accidentally, maybe, being humiliated by Newsmax host Rob Finnerty. And it happened because Finnerty, like so many other people in this country, understands that Jim Jordan is pushing for an impeachment of President Biden that is not going to happen for so very many reasons, not the least of which being the fact that Republicans have not uncovered a single crime that Biden is likely to have committed. So here's what Finnerty asked Jim Jordan. Is impeachment the next step? Are you going to hold a vote? But then, before Jordan could even answer, Finnerty decided to kind of go off a little on Jordan. He said, I know it's up to Mike Johnson, but the margins, Congressman, you lost Ken Buck last week, you lost Kevin McCarthy, George Santos was ousted. Unless you get Democratic votes, this is going to be real tough. So it kind of seems like you're chasing your tail at this point because this is not going to go anywhere. That's harsh words coming from a very pro-Republican network. I mean, Newsmax is more pro-Republican than even Fox News. And when you've lost them, when Newsmax is telling you to your face, like, yeah, you look like a dog chasing your tail at this point, that is humiliating. And Jim Jordan had a response that made no sense at all. Jim Jordan responded and he said, fair question. We've got a small majority. Everyone understands that. Our job under the Constitution is to do oversight of the executive branch. We're doing that. We're going to continue to do that. There's no time limit in the Constitution on how long you can do an investigation. That's the best you can come up with? Your own Republican allies are telling you like, hey man, you look like an idiot. Maybe stop looking like an idiot. And Jim Jordan's like, well, under the Constitution, we're allowed to do this, and so we're just going to keep doing it. It's like your friends are telling you, hey, stop being stupid. And you're like, there's no time limit on how long I can be stupid. I can be stupid for as long as I want. That is almost literally what Jim Jordan is saying here. And I love it. I love every second of this. More reports, by the way, came out on Wednesday showing that even more Republican star witnesses have destroyed Republicans' own claims because every time they hold one of these hearings, things get worse for the Republicans, not worse for President Biden, which is the whole thing they're trying to do. It is laughable at this point. It was comical to begin with, right? Like we knew they had no evidence at all to even launch an impeachment inquiry, but they did it. And everybody predicted at the time this is going to be a disaster for Republicans. But it's much more of a disaster than any of us could have predicted. Because as I said, they've lost Newsmax now. Even these people aren't buying into their BS anymore. And if Newsmax isn't willing to buy into it, then they're obviously not going to be willing to sell it, which means you're going to have more Republican voters out there wondering why the hell their party is wasting their time on this when there are actual real issues that voters would like to see action on before the election, but God knows they're not going to get it. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.